I saw a hack on Instagram and I'm trying it out for the first time. So let me see if it works. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing in a moment. Hey faves, this is Ify and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple but yummy shrimp toast. Fam, this one you can make in about 10-15 minutes and it's so delicious. So let's get right into the cooking action. To make my creamy, delicious shrimp toast, you're going to need some Scotch bonnet peppers, some black pepper, some shrimp. You also need avocado. We're going to be using some carrot, cabbage, and cooking oil. We need fish seasoning. We need my ginger garlic paste. This is just a blend of ginger and garlic. This is a time saver, trust me. We're also going to use some onion powder and of course some slices of bread. So let's start. To start this beautiful dish, the first thing you have to do is to season your shrimps, okay? As you can see, my shrimps have been cleaned. I've deveined it and given it a good rinse. Now, one thing you want to do before you start is to pat the shrimps dry. It's very, very important. I've done that. Mine is dry, but I just wanted to show you, okay, so that when you're stir frying it, it will not produce liquid and steam instead of stir frying. So it's very, very important you place it on a paper napkin and you pat it dry, okay? So everything is nice and dry, all right? So we're going to go ahead with seasoning it, and I'm taking some of my ginger garlic paste, just a little is perfect. Like I said earlier, it's just a combination of ginger and garlic, which I blended with some cooking oil. I'm going to add some Scotch bonnet peppers for heat, okay, just because I love my food hot. So apart from the Scotch bonnet peppers, I'm also adding some black pepper for flavor as well as some heat. Onion powder is always a good idea, okay? So please add some onion powder. And this is fish seasoning. I'm adding some. With this fish seasoning, I do not need to add salt or seasoning cubes or anything. This is just perfect. I'm going to give this a good stir. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to add some oil in here to bind everything together, to make all this just a little, so that's perfect. This will make the seasoning stick nicely to the shrimps, and there you have it. This is properly and deliciously seasoned. So we're going to go over to our stove top now to cook these shrimps. To begin, we're going to add some cooking oil into our pan, just little. You do not want a lot, okay? I'm just gonna add a little more, and this is fine. Make sure it covers your pan, or at least the oil touches every part of the pan. Once your oil is hot, go ahead and pour in. Oh my God, this sound is beautiful. Anyway, go ahead and pour in your shrimps and spread it nicely in your pan. Oh, the aroma is delicious, guys. You just know this is going to taste fantastic. Okay, so spread it evenly and let it cook on the stove, okay? Please reduce your heat to medium-low. You don't want it high. Neither do you want it too low. So medium is perfect, okay? Medium. So while the shrimps are cooking, I'm just going to go ahead very quickly to make my coleslaw. I've shredded my cabbage. This is just cabbage that I washed, dried, and shredded it thinly, as you can see. And I'm also adding some carrots. You don't need a lot, so this is fine. Well, it depends on how you like it. Let me just add everything, really. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little black pepper. Some cream. You don't want a lot for this recipe. Take note, not a lot. And I'm going to put some lemon juice for freshness, okay? That is perfect. I'm going to give this a good mix. So my shrimps looked like they were burning, so I had to quickly come back here. Stir this because you do not want it to burn. Now look at this lovely, lovely crust. This is flavor, guys, flavor. This is exactly how you want them. So give us a good mix and allow it cook on the other side and take it off the heat. It's all done. It doesn't take a long time to cook. About 5-6 minutes is perfect, so they don't become rubbery. Okay. Okay, so to finish off the coleslaw, we're just going to give this a good mix. That's all. So make sure everything is well mixed. Remember, we did not add a lot of cream here. Just a little is perfect. You want it light and fresh and nice, so you don't want a lot of cream. Do not put too much cream that you weigh it down, you know, it becomes a soggy mess or anything. Okay, and so this is nice. It's just lightly coated with that cream, and it has all the lemon and all that goodness. This is perfect. I'm just gonna put the shrimps here. Look at the shrimps, so lovely, so delicious. Yes, I tasted one. So good, so good. So I'm gonna put the shrimps on my chopping board and chop them up into tiny bits. Okay. If you don't have shrimps and you have prawns, feel free to use your prawns. I'm going to just leave them to cool while I start prepping my avocado. So I have my beautiful avocado here, and one thing about this, I always say a prayer or two about this just so it turns out nice, because the body may look so good and then you open it, and so guys, fingers crossed, this will be perfect. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just gonna remove this, and then we'll use the fleshy part of it, okay? I'll show you in a minute. So the next thing you want to do is to layer your bread now, okay? So I've got my very fresh bread here, and I'm gonna take some of this lovely avocado and then spread it on the bread. You can do this as thickly or as thinly. So you just want to put some of this lovely avocado here. Creamy goodness. So you spread it everywhere just like this. And I'm going to add just a pinch of salt because I think avocados are bland without salt, so you need to be careful. Do not put so much because you've seasoned your shrimps beautifully, okay? So I'm going to put some of my lovely cooked shrimps in here. Delicious. This is so good. This is so good. Then our coleslaw that we made earlier, I'm gonna give this a generous Ooh, this is looking good. And now let me let you know why I didn't put so much cream, because of the avocado that we put in here. So everything is not too much. Avocados by itself, very creamy. This is perfect, guys. So I'm going to take this and cover this. Okay. Now, to make it even more interesting, I'm going to layer this again. So you're going to repeat the steps all over again. And there you have it. But you know what, guys? I want to have some of this sandwich with fries. So before I cut into it, I'm just going to put some fries in my air fryer and then come back to finish this. All right, so to make fries, I decided to show you guys, for anyone who is interested, I would usually just take my fries straight from the freezer. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm cutting it like this. I saw a hack on Instagram and I'm trying it out for the first time. So let me see if it works. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing in a moment. So you're going to cut this like this and like this. Okay, so I hope I did it right. I'll show you guys in a second what I'm doing. Okay. And in your air fryer, add in some chips. Frozen, you don't have to defrost it at all, just nicely frozen. I think this is fine. Because I'm just making some for my husband and I. So this should be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put it straight into, just like that. And then I will set, so for chips, about 200 degrees. Let me see. Yep. And I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, so there you have it, 200 degrees for 20 minutes, and we'll come check on it. So our chips is cooking now. Let me show you what I was doing, why I cut it the way I did. Here, if you cut it like this, then you can tie it up like this. Whoa, it worked! How cool is this? And then you can just store it back in the freezer. You don't need pegs like I would usually do. Use pegs at the at the edge. But now look at this. This hack works. I'm just gonna put it back in the freezer. Okay. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful, beautifully done. So I'm just gonna pour this. Oops, careful. Into. And then I've got some sea salt here. Sprinkle it. Toss it. And this right here is ready. Alright, so my bread is ready, my chips all done. I'm just going to cut into this. So you may choose to toast this if you want in your pan, if you choose to, but sometimes I don't like to. So today I'm not going to toast it, okay? Look guys, this is beautiful, very easy, and it was ready in no time. Wow, everything here looks so fantastic. And crunchy, I love it. And this salad here, so fresh. I can't wait to dip into this. This is so good, so good.